this is the second time of recording this podcast because I just accidentally tried to dox Dave on our own show.
You revealed CIA Dave.
I did. I revealed the man. And now that 60 minutes of hilarity.
It was good.
They missed. It was. They missed
There were-
out on it. You know, we talked about how much you two fancy female vampires.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
They
talked
do
about-
suck.
They
Hard.
Do
We talked about your hands.
we
And
did
how
speak
much money
about
you
my
make on the
hands.
weekends in public restrooms, as long as you speak with a child's voice.
It's not illegal, Ollie.
Not illegal. 100%
anything-
legal.
If anything, you might be
I
saving
feel like it's
people.
telling you to start the show again because
I think you're providing a
it's back to
service.
my fucking hands, innit?
Isn't it crazy how something is so small ends up being such a big topic?
It's weird. I feel like you're
Speaking of
making a
big
mountain out of a
s-
molehill here.
Speaking of big topics, do you ever feel like there's a weight on your shoulders, you two?
Oh, the giant hat.
Yeah.
Dude, my head is so big I have to order fucking custom hats. It's not a joke.
yeah.
There's only certain hat stores I can purchase hats from.
the pain on my shoulders is nowhere near as great as the weight on my back for carrying you, Ollie. So it's
Yeah. And I would worry less about our magnanimous, beautiful, gigantic, and gorgeous heads and worry more about those calluses on those tiny little digits of yours. Because you know
How do
what?
you know I've got
They're not
calluses?
because you keep working on the weekends. Listen, they're not going to keep paying if they start feeling like an actual man's hands.
no.
Yeah, I've got
You got to keep them childlike.
Like this, Mister. Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, it's a public service, Ollie.
Yeah. Well, we're just saying how
Gonna
we
cut
think
them balls
vampires
too.
are real and exist. They walk among us.
Yeah, I kind of like want to see what happens over the next 1,000 years as well, though.
Do you?
Yeah.
At least like 1,000 years time. Where the fuck are them Epstein files?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking A. Never gonna
I
know.
kind of like the idea of like just walking into an because like let's say after the first 100 years, 'cause I think this is something that's not been explored with the idea of like immortality and stuff, is that the more successful you became at immortality, the more your perception of time would change. Because you've simply got more of it. We've got time is such a finite resource to humans. So I like the idea of like a movie coming out, and I'd go and like buy the Batman action figure of it, keep it in its packet, and go, "I'll see you in 200 years." I just become a collector. Like I become like the ultimate comic book collector that now and again has to suck the blood of a virgin.
Good luck finding one of those these days.
1,000 years time, I would be hungry.
You'd be hungry next week. And then maybe that's why they all turn to children, right? That's why they're after all these kids.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do. I think I could like live the vampire lifestyle. Bad breath, I imagine.
Meaty.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, their dick never works again. So
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
How do you? Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm not sure about that.
I think so.
Oh yeah, but you've got to get blood in it, haven't you, to get it?
Not only that, like you
Don't
need the
still
heart.
bleed.
You need a heart. You need a pulse to
Yeah, but
pressurize your
they-
system to make your dick hard.
But
They
the
don't have
blood,
that.
They do.
consume it.
No,
They don't have a
because-
heartbeat.
No, because when you stab a vampire, it bleeds.
No, it just releases what they've taken in.
Unsure. I
Yeah.
reckon if you gave me immortality, I could work something around it.
No wonder all these vampires look so fucking depressed.
Here's the thing: Dracula has 3 hot brides, and he's still pissed.
And they are fucking horny as fuck as well.
Yeah, they're willing to fuck anything that comes into that castle
Because
that means
he never sorts them out.
yeah,
No,
he ain't laying no pipe, man. His shit don't work.
No, but their shit wouldn't work. It would be the same thing.
I think just because of the way nature is, it doubles their drive and kills the man's ability to perform.
No,
That way, your immortality is held.
I think you're just trying to fucking harsh my vampire buzz, if I'm honest.
I'm just going through reality here, man. That's what nature does. Like we can just look at it, right?
I mean, we can all hypothesize.
So you're gonna have all this with very little drawback.
I think the extra blood that you take on by sucking other bloods would make your cock bigger, actually.
No, you're digesting it. You're not using it.
No. But the way it would digest, I'm sure that extra blood that's digested would end up in the cock area.
You know, another thing they never talk about is the vampire after morning shit. Marcus, Ollie is such a fucking lightweight.
What? Marcus, I thought me and you were like that.
Samuel Valentine, I think you guys are closet feet lovers. You talk about them all the time. It's okay, boys. Join the dark side. Obviously, Samuel's a feet guy. I appreciate that you're recruiting. You're beating down the wrong doors here.
Yeah.
Even Ollie's not into feet.
I like my wife's feet,
Oh fuck! There it goes.
but not in an exciting sexual way. Just like she's got cute little feet. She's got tiny feet.
No. That it's even weirder.
You're
that
on the
you
cusp.
refer- yeah,
You're on the cusp.
It's
She
weird
looks
that you refer to your
pretty in
wife's
high
feet as
heels
cute
and-
little feet.
Yeah, but just by what you said, I know you're sucking her toes.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're gonna move on.
Getting that
Fucking
toe
weirdo.
right in the middle of them. Like,
After a long day of work.
did you bite your
Oh,
toenails?
No, Ollie does. Lee and I have a running theory, Ollie. Either you are a comedic fucking genius and you think of this shit throughout the day, or you're retarded.
I mean,
I'm leaning towards genius. I gotta be
magician.
honest. Some of it's too good.
I'm not giving away my secrets.
Do you know what?
Please don't. Don't
Dave.
ruin my hope.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're leaning towards genius. I'm not. I'm stepping my stall out.
Do you know something though? There'll probably some motherfucker listening to the podcast preparing a chicken and expecting that motherfucker.
No, you're
'cause
probably
they
right.
could-
No, he's right.
No, because that person that you think might be out there preparing a chicken, he can't feed himself. Like he's in the special room of the hospital.
He's still looking at it though.
It's weird though, isn't it? It is weird, like a hairy little creature with a beak with no tits.
It's not hairy. It's got feathers. Feathers are not hair.
And if right,
It's literally in the name, Ollie. It's in the fucking name. Feathers.
If birds don't have tits, right? How the fuck do you explain a blue tit?
Is that a type of bird?
Yeah, blue tit. It's got
You
one
wouldn't know
big
that.
giant blue tit.
It's just
Also,
in
they've
the
got
name.
breasts. That's one of when you serve a bird. You like, do you want breast or leg?
Yeah, it's the pectoral muscle that helps their wings work. That's why it's so big.
You see the confusion though.
No,
because
no.
Breast.
they've also,
No.
they've also got feet
All of
without
my
toes.
children understand this.
Yeah, they've also got feet and no toes.
Let's not go down the fucking the whole pigeon and toe thing. Let's just fucking steer past that one.
True. This is a true story though. Just
God
quick
damn
on. I'll save it for the end. Actually, I'll save it for the end.
I think that's something that people don't get sometimes, especially the UFO people don't get this. Is where does when you see these people that do this shit permanently, where do they think the money comes from? Because there's not a whole fucking host of money in turning up to go on podcasts for people.
Goes back to that picture that we had.
Does so
We all know.
they're
We're asking a
fine-
question we know the answer to.
Yeah, we're asking a question we know the answer to.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to think of. It's financing these things. And people say, oh, yeah, well, they do the circuits. What's that mean? When people say, oh, they do the circuits, they do the conventions. So we think Jacques Vallée goes to the conventions 2 weeks.
Nobody wants us on a convention.
Nobody wants us on a convention.
God, I can't wait. I can't wait till we get a thing and I can get up on stage and go fucking wild. Let people know what I really think. I will
Yeah.
get removed by security. It's going to be amazing. They tried to tase him, but he didn't go down. It's fucking crazy.